got some stuff coming from Amazon. I'm gonna try and whip together a bunch of videos before I go on travel. One being the ham radio crash course video. But you know, I wanna do it right, so I don't wanna, okay Prius, relax. Jesus, trying to get over in this lane so badly. There we go. There we go, right up my butt. I also have a bunch of like contest stuff I need to sort out. Like the everyday man or budget friendly knives. Got to do the next one of those, and I've got to do a peak design video for the items they gave me to give away, which was super generous of them. So very excited about that too. And I got to do it like all before Saturday. Yeah. It's your friend Hoshnasi. I want to talk to you about the left turn lane. See, all those drivers, they did a good job. They turned left. If you're ever in the left turn lane and you jerk your wheel to the right before you turn left, stop it, because you don't need to do that, okay? Thanks a lot, guys. Look at this. Oh, they can? Wow, they left space. That's really nice of them. Jesus, only in the ghetto. I mean, don't get me wrong. I've seen non-ghettos where people fill up the intersection, but I've never seen people so just overtly do it and then get mad at you because they're in the middle of the intersection. Quick stop at the FedEx office. I need cardstock. Lots of cardstock. Like a moron, I forgot my wallet and my bag in my car. So I gotta go get that before I can go to the FedEx office. Did you guys ever hit up the clearance racks? S'mores. Lots of the Valentines. Sometimes you get some good items. Somebody left a cart here for me. Right underneath the cocktail sauce. I'm gonna take it. Not the hottest deal for ribeyes. The strip steak's pretty good deal now. How about that? Let's do this. Weather is too damn good not to grill. Hey, hold on, Charlotte, hold on. Before we get to the unboxing, look what I got. Chili lemon Funyuns. Holy smokes. They still smell like Funyuns. Very little lemon. They taste like chili cheese Fritos. One Baofeng UV3R. One 100 pack of 5mm laminator cards. Let's open this Baofeng up. Antenna's supposed to go here. Battery's supposed to go here. It looks like all of that's already installed. It's odd. Battery's different on this model. It just clips in like a so. Okay. Functions just the same as the other one. Although now it has an actual clippy clip. I figure since I talked about steak, I might as well tell you what I do to prepare it. These are just New York strips, pretty well marbleized. Sorry to any vegans that are watching, apologize. I'm going to use some iodized sea salt here to go ahead and add a little bit of extra flavor to these. We are probably less than 10 minutes from them getting on the grill. I don't advocate putting the salt on too early. I used to advocate that, but I have since stopped. Oh, and it looks like the coals are just perfect now, or just about perfect. Give them a minute. All right, let's make this happen. Woo. Yeah, grilling coals right there. It's hot. pick it up time.
Hot is burning.
All right, hear that sizzle? Give it a minute and quarter rotate it.
And rotate it.
That's right. Right, Ben. You got it. It's gonna pay off for you. You gotta wait that full minute with these rocket hot coals. And how do you know they're rocket hot? 1, 2, too hot. What you want to do is we're gonna turn it a quarter turn, but we gotta use parts of the grill that are hot and haven't been. So I'm gonna lift, quarter turn, place it right there. Lift, quarter turn, place it right there. So I remember when I went to Buzz, I got a beer here, Reinhardt Wild Ale. This is a Special Reserve Brewmaster's Collection. Product of Belgium. Product of Belgium, baby. This is a proper triple. I already poured some out here. The head died off. Sorry about that. You go to my Instagram if you want to see the whole head. If you like all the head, go to my Instagram. Ooh, gnarly! All right, we gotta flip those steaks. Like my deep V. All right, I was a bad boy. Yeah. Let's see how we did. Yeah, it's fine. Bit of a flare up. See, that's a better one right there. I didn't do too hot on the grill marks. I didn't wait for this to get hot enough. I'm angry. I'm angry at myself, guys. Very angry. I just did a giveaway video. Go check it out. It's for the Peak Design cuff. I really actually want to keep this, but I'm going to give it away. I am very mad because I cut the shit out of my finger. I've got 2 Bemes on here. It's not... Doesn't look like it's stopping. Let me show you what happened. I'm sorry that I have to show you this. Here's our junk drawer.
You're not sorry.
Here's our junk drawer. This is what we use to clean carafes and decanters and whatnot, or deep glasses. And this was stuck up underneath the drawer like that. And what's not pictured here, because I moved it and I wanted to show you this blade for the turkey carver was sitting vertically. Turkey carver was next to it, and I took my finger and I wrapped it around here and I yanked like hard, and I ripped a 1.5 inch long gouge into my finger. Having cut myself before, it feels deep. Like, it feels like, yeah, easy, a couple of stitches. So I don't know. I'm gonna go to sleep. I'm gonna finish up today. I'm gonna do my editing, which this sucks. This is my pointer finger. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I may have to go get stitches. I'm gonna see if it stops bleeding. I'm doing simple band-aids tomorrow. I'll pull out the butterflies and see if I can close it with the 3M adhesive, seal it up. This sucks. Sucks big time. Here's my laminator. Pulled out a cheap bottle of wine, helped my pain. Boggle. Never use alcohol to dull your pain, kids. Use alcohol to chase the demons away! I made this a little too tight. I gotta back this off a bit.
Go to timeout. Josh, can you put him in timeout?
I'll be happy to put him in timeout. Okay, so I had to set up the AC adapter for the radio.
So I threw an old headboard into the fire.
Okay, so it works exactly as I expect it does. Why did I want to get the UV3R? Why did I want this particular radio? It's simple. There's no keys, there's no numbers, there's nothing like that. There's an on button, a channel change button, a volume button, a menu button, and then your controls and your knob. That's it. The plan, which I'm not going to spoil any of it, but it's going to consist of cards like these and this radio, and it's going to be tethered together, and these cards will explain what you're supposed to do in an emergency situation. Is this going to be going in blind? No, of course not. I will. My wife knows some of this information, but not most of it, and most wives won't know this stuff unless they're already into radio, which there are some of them that are, and that's great. But and it doesn't even have to be a wife. This isn't a slam on female thing. Most people just don't understand comms. They just don't get the concept of communications. They really don't get the concept of communications in an emergency situation. It is so foreign to them that they resist almost that it's a thing. Until they absolutely need it. And then at that point, it's like, it's black magic, it's scary, and they shut down because in a high-stress environment, giving them something new that they have to learn, you might as well piss in the wind than try and give somebody a radio in a high-stress environment that they've never used before and say, oh yeah, this is going to be your lifeline for the next 24 hours. Bullshit! So, understand where this is all coming from. Question of the day. What was the worst you ever cut your finger? I have closed a pocket knife on this finger, not to flip you guys off. When I was a kid, I was in Boy Scouts, I was making an orienteering course, and I closed my Swiss Army knife, the small blade, on it, and I opened up this whole area and underneath my nail, making it very difficult to actually to close up. So they had to go in and do stitches. This is really straight. It's all superficial right on the top. I think I can keep it closed. We'll see tomorrow. I'll take some first aid with me. I've got plenty of first aid in my car. But anyway, question of the day. What is your worst example of cutting your finger, cutting your hands? I want some gruesome stuff. Really slay me. Ripping your finger across a turkey slicer. That's a good one. But I want to hear somebody. I had a cousin who, she was playing around with the shopping cart and she flipped it, and her little baby sister was sitting in it. She flipped it over on top of the baby sister and chopped the tip of her finger off. Whew. Yeah, that's what I want to hear. Post them below. Take it easy, guys.